under construction. But under construction, this stop doesn't just end here. It continues throughout our entire week and our entire time here at WLC. Earlier we saw a video, we heard a call from some really important people saying that they need us. How are we going to answer that? It's going to be through our Living to Serve plans, or our LTS plans. Now, the title of Living to Serve plan can seem really huge and really overwhelming, but please don't be intimidated. This is going to be a really cool project we're working on throughout the entire week. We're going to break it down into 9 simple steps. But basically what's going to happen is we are going to identify a need that's at home in our communities and then develop a plan to begin combating that when we get back home. These plans are going to help us take ourselves to the next level to make a difference and begin living as engaged citizens when we get back home. So to get a better look at what our LTS plans or Living to Serve plans could look like, we're going to get a chance to look at some past WLC students and how their plans are still in action today. What this will look like is each of our groups will receive a story. As soon as we receive that, we will read it as an entire group, summarize it, and then choose one person to share with the large group. We will be receiving our stories from one of 3 locations. There will be 3 staff members in the front. Friends, this time with the shortest hair in our group, let's see our hands. Friends with the shortest hair. Thank you guys for taking the time. Hey WLC, let's bring it on in. Thank you guys for taking the time to dive into those stories and for sharing those. Because the really neat thing about this is that at the end of this week, this could be our very own reality. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and take a moment to picture what it would be like if all 320 of us were able to walk out of here on Saturday with our own legit LTS plan. What would it be like if each of us, a year from now, those Living to Serve plans were still going strong and it was our names that were being read on these papers? Think back to your home, your town, your community. What are some of the needs you see there? Maybe it's poverty, homelessness, or bullying in your very own school. Picture the faces of those people that need you. How can this one simple plan help alleviate their pain? Make someone aware or just let them know that someone is reaching out and someone cares? How can you change your world with this one simple plan? Let's go ahead and open our eyes. At the end of this week, this could be our reality, but only if we make it that way. If we realize that our time spent here this week is not for ourselves, but it's time spent for others, devoting and committing ourselves to these Living to Serve plans. Now, each of us here on staff have developed our own Living to Serve plans that we would be so stoked to share with you. But we are more excited to hear about your ideas and your plans and your thoughts and the difference that you're each going to make when you go back home.